Hey, what's up guys, DJ Av here, and we're going to be talking about creating sounds in Electra X, Electra X2, and we're going to learn how to make a choir sound. So smash that like button, because I know y'all like these videos, and we're going to talk extensively about it. Before we do though, check out Savage Mode by me. The preset bank is 50 presets, and the presets you hear right now, they are in this pack. You also can get it for free, and just go to djavmccree.net/store. The link will be in the description box, as well as where you can get the 11 preset version for free and check it out yourself. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this patch real quick and how we came about making a choir sound. Choir sounds in general, they don't necessarily have to be like synthesized. You can use a real choir, obviously, but the cool way of doing it and humanizing your tracks is this way as well. Choir sounds in general are a derivative of your filter section, and different filters will give you different things, as well as your oscillators that you use, or oscillator. So let's go ahead and initialize real quick. I'm going to initialize or the INIT button or something like that. Yeah, the INIT button. Now we got default sawtooths running around in the first layer of the 3 oscillators. So one is initialized right now or working, and we're gonna go to ultrasaw. What the ultrasaw is basically the spreading of the voices, or the unison voices of the waveform of a sawtooth. So the more I use pulse width, sometimes they have, in different VSTs, they have an actual knob that says unison or detune. So now that we have spread the unison voices just a little bit, just playing with that, we're gonna go to the filter section, and you'll notice off top there's already something there that's called vocals. Vocals is a double notch filter, and like it says, it will express the sound. In a manner of like vocals. Even looks like it. It looks like a mouth. You can open and close it. So it still sounds like that, but also you want to run 2 filters. Just 2 are better than 1, right? But go and add another notch. And we're gonna take this mix right here. This mix will dedicate, you'll see mix 1 and mix 2. And what that means is it will dedicate itself to filter 2 or 1. You need both of them, so it has to be in between here and neutral to hear both filters. Then you could try serial. And definitely try different pulse amount of unison voices. But that's not necessarily, the whole story behind this, because you can use other waveforms as well. As if I was go into trisaw. And we're gonna go and select a bandpass. We actually can hear it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put some volume to that. Just using the master. Another thing that I like to do as far as making vocals and stuff like that is just adding reverb give it a colder, fuller sense. Go ahead and add a little bit of a 12 dB. That notch isn't high enough for me, so I might be 24. There's other things you could do to make this far more interesting, especially just adding like modulation. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and map the first LFO that we see here, the screen right here, and we're going to choose the cutoff of filter 2, which is right here, and it will be on the vocal filter. And that way it would express more as once I add an amount to it. You can go from 12, you can just experiment. That's with it fully in there. That's a full amount, 100%. You can even go reverse and see how that works too as well. Right now it's a little too shaky. I don't want it to be that shaky at all. So I might just change that to like a sine. And then we're gonna turn it up an octave right here using the octave knob on oscillator 1, because we're only using one oscillator. So if I was just to roll it to that filter, to the first filter, again, this mix knob says mix 1. Mix 1, it would be far to the left. Mix 2 would be far to the right, and using mix 1 and 2 will be in the middle. Now I can always run it parallel, see how it sounds too as well. And now I'm gonna add filter 2 to it. And that's a triangle right there. Let's see how a sine would sound running through this particular filter setup that we have here. Doesn't really sound like a choir, but you know, I can always do different adjustments, even add resonance. Turn on the resonance. Okay, so I'm gonna work with vocal. Now I'm gonna add some Still sounding like sine. What we got? We're at a sine square, so have to pulse width over square. Oh yeah. Then another thing you can do is mess with the pulse width. Since we only have one oscillator open, it'll be pulse width 1. And then add some amount of that and modulation. And then add Alright, so just in case I might have lost you here, what I was just doing is what I did was I grabbed the second LFO in the map matrix, then I mapped it to pulse width, the first pulse width. Along with that, I selected L noisy saw with the pulse width just maybe 45%, and from there just added the amount of 83 to the modulation to modulate the pulse width. And now what is corresponding to what the vocal filters are is giving an aw sound, and it's kind of a shaky aw sound. I could change that by working with the LFO2 that I have of shapes, make it slower. And then I also could change the different shapes. Of course, big triangle would be the best one in that situation. And you always can mess with the cutoff filters. And I still have to. I'm messing with the volume envelope for the ADSR. Get rid of that immediate snap. This sounds more like vocals. And I don't want the cutoff to be so expressive. So I'm gonna turn down that amount of the pulse width in LFO2. Now, again, messing with the filters will change the voice, how the voice sounds in general in your choir sound. So if I had it closed, the cutoff off, It'll sound like that. Now it's to slowly, gradually bring in filter 1. You'll see the 2 notches on mouse move. It's actually like the bigger the mouth, the more the expression it seems like, huh? And now we'll wrap that up there. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you have any comments, please leave a comment. And we'll talk more about this. But yeah, I'm DJ McCree, and I didn't mean to keep y'all long. I just really started really liking the choir sound I was making. So, and you know how it goes. But yes, like if you like this video and all that. Tell me if you like this new camera angle as well. I'm DJ McCree, and I am out of here.